Hello, my name is Matt Birr. I'm a graduate student at Grand Canyon University working on my master's degree in special education. In this video, I would like to talk about the initiative and referendum process in Arizona. First and foremost, an initiative is a method by which voters may propose new laws or amend existing laws by gathering signatures from registered voters to place the issue on the ballot. Steps for creating an initiative include the Constitution of Arizona provides voters with the ability to propose the new laws or constitutional amendments through the process of submitting initiatives. Person or organization putting forward the initiative must file these signatures with the Arizona Secretary of State's office at least 4 months prior to the next general election. If enough valid signatures are submitted, the proposed statutory or constitutional amendment will be placed on the next general election ballot. The Arizona Constitution requires valid signatures from 15% of qualified electors to place an initiative proposal on constitutional amendments on the ballot, and valid signatures from 10% of qualified electors to place an initiative proposing a statutory amendment on the ballot. Going from there, I would like to talk about referendums. A referendum is the method by which voters may veto a law or part of a law by gathering signatures from registered voters to place the issue on the ballot. Steps for creating a referendum include a person or organization putting forward a referendum must file signatures with the Arizona Secretary of State within 90 days of when the legislator that enacted the House or Senate bill in question adjourns for the next year. If enough valid signatures are submitted, the bill will be placed on the next general election ballot. The individual or organization wishing to refer a measure to the ballot must either file a statement of organization using the Arizona Secretary of State's campaign finance filing system, or designate an existing non-candidate committee to act as a referendum sponsor. The Secretary of State will not accept any application without an accompanying statement or designation. An individual or organization wishing to refer a measure to the ballot must submit an application stating their intent to circulate a statewide referendum petition. At the time of submission, an application for serial number must include the accompanying title and text of the measure to be referred to get it passed. As far as the differences go between initiatives and referendums, while initiatives and referendums are closely interlinked, the main difference comes from where they originate. Initiatives are proposals that come directly from the citizens. An initiative is initiated by the citizens, as in the title. Referendums are proposals that already exist or otherwise come from lawmakers within the state or a group of people, so it's not just the individual citizens themselves. Pros and cons of initiatives. Pros: initiatives give the power to the people and allow for citizen-driven policy change, which we kind of already mentioned already. It really puts the citizens in the driving seat and gives them more power. The primary pro of an initiative is that it allows the citizens to influence their state's laws and constitution directly. This allows citizens to create or change laws vital to them or their community without relying on their representatives to do so. This can be particularly beneficial in cases where the legislator needs to take action on an issue or act contrary to what the public desires. Initiatives can also draw attention to important issues that may have gone unnoticed at times by big groups or corporations. Disadvantages would include with citizens that they result in badly drafted laws at times, since the wording of the measures initially proposed ends up as a statute if the measure is passed. It's argued that the failure to use expertise provided by government lawyers and officials that really know what they're doing and understand the process, and those people that are familiar with drafting the process leads This leads to laws that can be meaningless or even ineffective, or have to be redrafted because they may be worded incorrectly. They may not be experienced, the individuals or the citizens that try to put these together. However, some things that could be improved in the initiative process. First, if they adhere to state and federal regulations when applicable, they can be very time consuming. Additionally, the process can be dominated by specific interest groups at times, leading to initiatives that do not represent the interest of the majority of the citizens, as opposed to just a select few at times. Finally, it's recommended that up to one use of the local initiative power per year, as to many initiatives, can lead to confusion and chaos. So depending on how you go about it, sometimes there can be way too many. People have too many things to vote on or propose, and it gets confusing at times for the individual citizens when they go to vote on these. Pros and cons of referendums, that is. One main advantage of a referendum is that it gives citizens direct say in decision-making process also. This allows the citizens to express their opinion on a particular issue and hold the legislator accountable for the people that are making these laws. Either way, they're still going to get to vote on them. They're just not brought up by individual citizens themselves. It does allow citizens to reject the entire legislation process if they do feel it is unfair or does not serve their best interests. It helps ensure that the legislator remains accountable to the people and is more likely to consider public opinion when making decisions. On the other hand, there's also some drawbacks to using referendums. One of the main disadvantages in the special interest groups can often dominate the process of it, meaning it only sometimes reflects the general's public views. So a lot of times, while they say they're going for the citizens, a lot of the corporations and organizations within the state, they're the ones that are holding the power with the referendums as opposed to the citizens themselves. Additionally, campaigning for a referendum can lead to further difference of opinions also. This is especially true when there's a slim chance of victory due to narrow margins in the support based on percentages of the two opposing sides. So when it comes down to it, there can be a lot of disadvantages one way or the other when referring to referendums when it's a close call. How do initiatives and referendums support direct democracy? The initiative and referendum processes are an essential part of direct democracy in Arizona. The initiative and referendum processes allow citizens to create or amend state laws or to overturn laws that the legislature has passed. Creating an initiative and referendum is outlined in the Arizona Constitution, obviously, and it is very essential for citizens to become directly involved in the political process. So while they do vary a decent amount, it is the process to where they are related in an aspect. Just one, the initiative is more based on the citizens themselves, and the referendum is based more on the organizations and certain subgroups within the state that may have a more wanting need to get their voice heard in the state. And if you have any other questions, by all means, please get a hold of me. Again, my name is Matt Birr. I am a graduate at Grand Canyon University working on my master's degree in special education. Thank you.